Hey everybody, John Gums, Dakota Grappler here. Just making a quick video today, out on day 4 for sales for the Dakota Grappler. Just a short trip today. Went around Bismarck, Mandan, picked up a couple ads there. Stopped at my school where I teach in Mandan and had to finalize some grades. Just had to put them in the grade book, and I talked to the secretaries for a little bit. Then I went by my room and they were waxing the floors, so then I decided I better get on the road. From Mandan, cruised out, went to New Salem, talked to a couple people out there, got probably a brand new ad. I stopped in a bank out there that I hadn't tried in a long time, have a different manager and a different person. Talked to him. He's from Keene, North Dakota. Told some stories about some people from around there, so I thought it was pretty cool. And let me see here. Excuse me, I'm probably going to go driving down the road here. Coming back from sales kind of early, but after New Salem, then I cruised straight up, and I've got an ad in Center, North Dakota, where Center hasn't had their own wrestling team for a long time, but it's had a kids wrestling program. And so they've been very generous in adding their ad to the Dakota Grappler. And so I get an ad out of Center, then I went up to Hazen, and over to Hazen and talked to all the businesses around there, doing a little bit of work around the telecommunications building, the WRT, and so West River Telephone. So I had to make my way around there, stopped at a bunch of different places. A lot of business owners on Monday, kind of for an odd day, not in today, or the managers. So I left a lot of sheets with some people that they'll fill out, and if they've been it before, they'll sign the sheet and send it in. And then from Hazen, went over to Beulah, talked to several people there, had a great time talking to a couple different people. One of the owners of a bank is a Minnesota Viking fan. Well, you can thumbs up or thumbs down that one, but I've been a Vikings fan since about as long as I can remember, since I was probably 2, the Purple People Eaters. But talked a little bit about the Vikings. But you got to understand, when a guy goes out and sells advertising, you get to know the people that you sell advertising to. It makes a difference. If you're new at doing something like that, they know they have a vested interest. They know what kind of interest you have, what kind of interest they have, and it's not a one-way sale. So I get to know them, and it really helps out, because year after year we'll reminisce about not the ads so much, but then we'll talk about the other things and the commonalities we have. Guys got season tickets. I wish I was him, to the Vikings, and he's planning on going down there probably for Game 3 with the Detroit Lions, and then going down for the Green Bay Packers. And then he says maybe late in the season there's a Thursday night game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, geez, that's in the middle of wrestling season, like December 9th or something like that. I would love to take my wife there. She's a Steelers fan. But we'll see. That's wrestling season. That's kind of difficult to get out on the road then. I'm guessing Jags will have some matches. But back to Dakota Grappler stuff. I did have a great, how can you say, podcast on Friday night. Bill and I talked a lot about the NIL, name, image, and license. Basically, your image. You can license your name and do what you're doing and letting college students. We talked a lot about that. So catch my podcast if you haven't done that. Go over. You can check that out even on like iTunes. Go to the podcast on your iPhone and just look up Dakota Grappler, and you'll see Dakota Grappler Live, and you can subscribe to that and see and hear us talk, because I take those YouTube videos. You don't have to watch the video. You can listen to them as you're driving down the road. So I do that too, podcasting. And then we just had a great visit, talked about the Olympics coming up. There's going to be that here the 1st of August. So wrestling fans, there's a lot to do. Next week, or come this weekend actually, we're going to start wrestling in Fargo, the Marines 16U and Cadet Nationals in Fargo. So there'll be some wrestling there. I'm hoping to catch a couple friends there one of the nights for sure, catch a late session. Like to catch maybe some placing matches, or maybe the finals of one of the freestyle rounds. So for tomorrow, I got to get a hold of Corey Shaw. I am heading his direction. Hopefully that's kind of my end goal for Tuesday night. So I got to get a hold of him tonight, but I'm going to go down to Hazelton, Napoleon, hit Wishick. Not sure if I'll hit quite Linton, because I can hit Linton as I'm heading down to South Dakota. I usually can go straight down that that highway, and as I'm going, I can hit Linton either coming there or coming back. So I might skip Linton, but then we'll go to Ashley from Wishick, and then from Ashley cruise straight over, hit Lemoore, Ellendale, Edgeley, and then get to Oaks by the end of the day. And then from there, Wednesday, I'm going to head over to Lisbon, hit at least Central Cass. I think I'm going to leave Wahpeton alone. If I hit Central Cass, then I can go straight up and just fly all the way up that side of the state. Because I can go up the interstate too and catch my Hillsborough. So, but if I go straight north of Castleton, I probably could hit really quick, maybe Mayville. Then from Mayville north, I can hit then Grafton. From Grafton, head over to Cavalier, and Cavalier to Walhalla, and then from Walhalla down to Devil's Lake, and then I stay at Devil's Lake Wednesday night. Sell on Wednesday around, or Thursday morning around Devil's Lake, and then head from there actually and head straight south to Carrington, South Carrington. Come the rest of the day there, and maybe from there, maybe catch another round of golf with Bill Holton at the end of the day. We'll see how the advertising goes, but if I can do that. And then head out from there, come late Thursday night, head back toward Bismarck, and be back in Bismarck late Thursday night. So that is my schedule for the week. But now one more thing, Wednesday night, I got a hold of Ray Ringstmeyer. He is USA Wrestling for South Dakota, coming out of Hot Springs. Going to have him on the Dakota Grappler Live Wednesday night. We're also going to have Tony Fugelberg and also the women's wrestling director out of Mandan will be on Wednesday night. I'll get him on too and talk about what's happening, getting ready for Fargo. And then, so Bill and I plan on coming on again and interviewing some people. So you guys can enjoy some summer talk and some wrestling. Again, I said I was going to keep this kind of short, but it's going to be fun. Just talking wrestling and keep it going. I know a lot of people put in some hard work, so promote the sport, guys. Come watch Dakota Grappler. We'll catch you out there. If you need anything, holler. Email me, john.gums@gmail.com. Or, you can find my phone number if you need to talk. We'll talk later, guys. You guys have a great day. It's Dakota Grappler Live, day 4 of the sales. Later.